KFC just brought out a new bucket that they're calling the Dunk It Bucket. It's a promotional item for March Madness or the NCAA college basketball tournament. Basically, it's a $7 bucket. You get 2 tenders, fries, and a new item of theirs that they're calling the mashed potato poppers. So that's what we got today. With that, you get 2 sauces. I got 2 gravies and a comeback sauce. So I guess the only new item in here is the mashed potato poppers, because other than that, you just have their tenders and their fries. So we'll start with the mashed potato poppers. Here's what they look like. Dip it in a little bit of gravy. So they're very creamy on the inside. The mashed potatoes on the inside of those taste better than their normal mashed potatoes. Comeback sauce. The chicken tenders are the original recipe. When you're ordering on the app, it doesn't give you an option of doing extra crispy or original. It's just default to original. So I don't think you have a say-so there. And I don't know if I said it earlier, but that's $7 for that. You can also get a 3 tender box. That's like $9 instead of $7. And then there's something else that they have. It's called like the double dunk it box, which I think is just or double dunk it bucket, which I think is just 2 buckets, I believe. I'm not really sure. If y'all are watching March Madness, drop a comment who your team is or who you think's gonna win. If you've watched more than one of my videos, you've probably seen me wear Tennessee related items. So it's obvious who I'm pulling for. You know, Florida looks really good. Duke looks really good. Auburn's probably good enough to win it. I haven't seen Houston play, but they've only lost a handful of games. You know, I'm sure there's some dark horse teams in there that, you know, can make a run. I love college basketball, but I don't really keep up with a whole lot of teams other than Tennessee. And who they're playing, obviously. But I'll tell you this, and I hate Florida. I mean, I hate Florida. They're probably going to win it. They're good enough. They're complete. They're a really good team. I mean, so is Auburn, but I don't know. Florida is just as talented as anybody else, but they're the only team playing as hard as they are. And y'all can say Duke and Cooper Flag if you're Duke fans, but they ain't played nobody. If we want to talk about it, drop it in the comments. Let's talk about it. Off the topic of basketball. I feel like they could give you another tender or two for the $7 deal. You know, you can, like I said, you can get the 3 tender deal. That's $9. But I mean, after tax, that's a $10 deal for fries, 3 tenders, and 5 mashed potato poppers, which I guess when I say it out loud, it's not that bad. But like 2 tenders is just not enough. I think the fries for KFC are so underrated.
And I haven't really gave my opinion on these mashed potato poppers, but these things are solid. I don't know if this is a limited time item or what. But dipping those in their gravy, it's amazing. Those are so good. Those are way better than their mashed potatoes. I don't know if it's creamier on the inside. Like their actual mashed potatoes are not that creamy. Y'all let me know what you think, if you've had their mashed potato poppers or not. If you have had them, what did you think? I mean, those are just crispy. It's like everything you want in a French fry. Look at that. But yeah, that's all I was reviewing today. Not a whole lot of stuff coming out right now. I'm trying to get the Jimmy John's to try their new toasted subs, but I haven't. It ain't worked out, basically. So I saw this for KFC. March Madness is one of my favorite times of the year. I think the NCAA tournament is way more exciting than any postseason event in sports outside of the later rounds of like the NFL playoffs. But even like the college football playoff was, I don't know, man. It felt like it was dragged out a little bit this year. I don't know how many of my subscribers are sports fans. I'm a massive sports fan. But yeah, are y'all college sports fans? Let me know. Drop it in the comments who you root for. Who's your team? Which sports do you like? Overall, that's a decent value that KFC's got out. Those mashed potato poppers are creamy in the middle. They're salty. They're good, especially when you dip them in gravy. And you know, the other items, the chicken tenders and the French fries, they're good as always. The chicken's the chicken, and I think KFC's got a really good French fry. But yeah, overall, I enjoyed that. If y'all like this video, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to drop some comments about who you root for in sports, who you pulling for in March Madness, who do you think's gonna win. Of course, if you want to subscribe, I'd appreciate it. We just need about a handful before we get to 200, which is pretty cool. But that's it. That'll wrap that one up. That's a review. Y'all take care.